Hi, I'm Jess, and I have made a few videos on my channel about selling on Depop, selling on Poshmark, giving advice and tips on how to do it, and it is just something that I think is pretty fun. It's by no means a main source of income for me. It's more of a hobby and a way to get rid of clothes that I don't wear anymore, clothes that I buy when I'm thrifting that I bring home and just don't fit, or clothes that like my parents, my mom, my brothers, anyone in my family is trying to get rid of as well. But I feel like I have a pretty good grasp on how to make things sell well on Depop and on Poshmark, so I can link a lot of videos below about all of that. But I thought today it'd be fun to look at how much money I've made over time, because I've been selling on Depop and Poshmark for maybe 3 years now, since 2019, and I've sold probably over 500 items by this point, which is a little crazy. But like I said, I'm not a verified seller. I'm not making like $10,000 a month like some people are, but I'm just someone who does it more as a hobby, like maybe some of you do, just to show you how putting in work and like dedicating your time to it for a long period of time can actually be like a good source of extra income. But if you were to be a top seller, I actually looked this up because I was really curious. You have to sell per month 50 plus items at an average price of $20 US dollars, or earn per month with those 50 items that you're selling $2,600 per month. So that's a lot. Like, I'm never gonna be that. Like, I don't even have that many clothes to sell. Like, there's just no way. I'd have to like dedicate time to going and like buying things to resell, which I don't know, it would just take up a lot of space in like my closet area. I don't have that much space to take up, and it would take a lot of time. So I like the way I'm doing it just as like a hobby. So I kept track of all of this in like a spreadsheet. I didn't do a great job keeping track of the actual money until like, I mean, I kept track of the money, I just like didn't put it by month like I do now until maybe a year ago. So the beginning data might be a little weird. It's just like a clump of numbers. So before November 2020, this is before I used spreadsheets, I just like added it up in a note in my phone. And pre-November 2020, so from like summer 2019 to end of 2020-ish, I made $1,308 between Depop and Poshmark, which, like, looking back, like, that's crazy extra income to have when I was like a college student. So that's so cool. But that took like a year and a half. So like I said, it's not like I'm always selling a million things. It just like takes time to accumulate all of this. And then I again didn't track it very well from November to January of 2021. But in that time period, I made $556.19. So then we get into February through August of 2021. And now I can actually go through and see which month was like the best within those sales and like which items sold for the most, which is kind of cool. So it looks like my top month within that time was June of 2021. And in that month alone, I made $300.13. And the highest selling item in that month was a Levi's jacket, and that was $33 that I made off of that item. So I sell a lot of things for like $5 or less, so it takes a lot to like actually add up to anything. So within that whole time frame from February to August of 2021, I made $1,044.43. And then September to December of 2021, I don't know why I split the months up like this, but in that whole time frame I only made $310.68. So you see, like the month that I just told you about, like June 2021, I made $300 in just that month. And then in September through December, all of those months combined, I made $300. So it really varies a lot. It's not like a super stable source of income. It's just, as I said, if you like it as a hobby, if you think it's like fun, and if you feel like it's doing something good for the environment to like give someone else your clothes or like let them have a second chance, then I think it's great. But it's definitely not a stable thing, because I can make the same amount in 3 months combined as I can in 1. And then I can look at January through June of 2022, so this year, and my highest sales month was, what month? April. And I made $166.17 in that month. And my highest selling item within that month looks like I made like $20.71 in profit. So like that's not a super high sale. Like that's the highest one in those months. So that's, yeah, not the highest, but combined, you see, combined all of those, it was great. Which brings us basically to present day. And in the last couple months, it looks like this month, which is September, has actually been my highest selling month so far, with already over $200. So That's really awesome. I think that it's because I have a lot of sweaters in my store that people are buying for like fall and winter now, and all through the summer like no one bought them, but like then I went to my closet, I got rid of a lot of sweaters, I listed them, people haven't bought them yet but now they're buying them. So that's also a good thing to realize, is that it's super seasonal, because it's just clothes that people are buying and they won't buy them when it's not that season, or like not approaching that season, because it's just not on their mind. So that's something also good to know. Okay, but combined, this was the main point of this video anyway, my total earnings since 2019 selling on Depop and Poshmark are $3,743.97. So, like I said, there's no way I could live off of that amount of money. There's no way that, I mean, like that amount for 3 years saving up would pay for like one international vacation. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's more just extra income that I can use for like going out or like buying small things like snacks or like a new purse or something. But I still think it's great. Like, I'm very happy to have that extra money. And so if it's like a hobby that you want to do, you could have $3,000. That's like $1,000 every year. That's so cool. And it's a way to like go through your closet, get rid of stuff you don't want, and not just donate it or feel bad that you didn't get to wear it. You can actually know that someone else is going to. So pretty sick.